So I'm here with my grandma, and she's going to be telling me what she thinks, what she would name these cats. Kind of inspired after Blixini. Okay, so this is our first cat. So you don't have to name them. You just name them what you would name them if they were your pet.
Okay, well, I think I'd name this one Skippy because he looks like peanut butter.
And what would you think his personality is like?
He's got a little bit of a worried look to his eyes, so I'd say he's going to be kind of cautious.
Yeah, that's a really good description of him. Now this one,
Okay.
this is kind of an older.
What would I name this one? I would name this one Azure. Because azure is the color of
it's like a blue
eyes.
color.
Uh-huh.
And like, what would you say her personality would be?
She seems like she would be kind of bossy and maybe not want to be around people too much. Kind of.
That's an absolutely accurate description of her.
Good.
Okay, this cat.
This cat, looks kind of rough. Let's see. I would name this one Socks because of the orange socks.
Okay, and what would her personality be?
I think she's a scrapper. I think she's kind of doesn't get along with other animals.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's just random. I don't know what that's doing there. Okay, this. This is a kind of, this is just a random Gore type drawing. So what would her name be?
Well, I don't even see it. Where are the eyes covered up?
Covered up by the snake, yeah.
All right. So this one, let's name him Sunny.
Okay. And what would her personality be like?
She's a happy little cat, and she gets into mischief, and that's why she's got appears to be a snake wrapped around her head.
Yes. How about this one?
This one I would name Bertha.
Bertha. And what would her description be?
I think Bertha is a caretaker and takes care of a lot of other animals, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that's a very good description. Now what about this one? This is actually really old drawing. I can't even remember when I did this one.
I think I would name how about goodness, drawing a blank. Matilda.
Matilda, yes. What would her like description be?
I think she's probably pretty easygoing and likes to be around people.
Yeah, that's a really good description for her too. And now this is a random doodle. And now this is really, I'm getting into old drawings. Nah. How did I get this far? I swear I had some more up there.
Jumped.
Okay, I gotta go down. Here. I was going, okay, let's see this one. What would, her name be?
This cat's named Ethel.
Ethel. And, what would her description be?
Ethel is just tired. She wants to sleep all the time.
Yes, that's kind of a good description for her. And now this guy.
Is that a boy?
It's an old drawing. It's a guy. Yeah.
It's a boy. Okay. I think this one's name is Muffin.
Muffin. And what is his description?
Also pretty personable and likes to be around people and but not particularly handled, not touched. But just
yeah,
around.
that is it. That's a good description. Oh, that's it says his name right there.
Yes.
All right, then I have a bunch of OC drawings. I need to get back. Okay, here we go. So this guy. I took a lot of these drawings off like reference from Blixini, who's one of my favorite YouTubers. Now, what about this guy?
That guy is Shadow.
Yeah, and what is his description?
Shadow, you never know where he is. He disappears for long periods of time.
That is a really good description for him. He's also very grumpy in the books. Now, this guy.
Oh, there's a happy cat. So let's name that cat. I don't know.
Look at the eclipse in the background.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So,
pretty.
Astro.
Oh, that's actually really close to his real name. His real
Oh.
name has something to do with like the sun. I'm gonna go back and tell you all their real names. Okay.
This cat's name is, it's a girl or boy?
It's a girl.
I think this cat is Frida.
Frida. And what is her personality?
A little bit skittish,
Yeah,
but
that's really
pretty
good.
active, likes to play.
Yeah. She has lost half her tail.
But not too, not just skittish and scared of new things.
Yeah, that. Okay, now this one is she's very bubbly. Well, I basically just gave away a
I
lot
can
of her
tell she's got a
personality.
little bit of a sass to her, so we're gonna call her Sassy.
And then what's her? So I guess her personality would be like
Sassy.
something. Yeah, she's just sassy. Sassy is very sassy. Now, let's go down a bit. This guy.
This guy's name is Franklin.
Franklin. And is he what's?
He's a good boy. He's not too demanding. He gets along pretty well with others and waits to be fed when you feed him.
Oh, that's good. I like Franklin. Now this girl.
Well, she's a bit of a prima donna, I think.
Oh, that's actually a really good
Okay,
description.
so we're gonna call her Ariel.
Ariel, and what is her description? She's kind
Prima
of
donna. She demands to be fed right now because if you feed her 4 minutes late, she might die of starvation.
yes, but well, she's kind of a daddy's girl in the books.
Uh-huh.
Now this little guy.
Oh, that's a happy little thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna name him Chaco.
Chaco, and his description or personality
Is that he's mischievous. He gets into a lot of things he's not supposed to, but he's happy as can be.
Yeah, that's good for him. Now this one.
Oh, that's a worried cat right there.
I guess she's very shy.
So we'll call her Violet.
Yeah, and her description is she like?
I think she's worried and anxious and fearful and shy, and she just doesn't want anything really to change.
That is a very good description of her. I'll go back and tell you a bit more about them. Okay, this is the only one we haven't
Okay.
seen.
Oh, is that blood on his paws?
Yes.
So we're gonna, given the collar and the blood and everything, this one's Spike.
Okay, and what is his description?
Spike is just like my Devo, just mean. Although
Yes.
Devo's getting better, but I think Spike just soon would scratch you, have you pet him, he'd be like,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, now let's go back up to the top, and I'll tell you a bit about them. So this one is Crooked Star. He broke his jaw whenever he was a little kitten, and that's why he has this big scratch across his, like the disfigured jaw and stuff.
Yes.
And his wife died, and one of his kids died, and his only other kid died. And yeah, his daughter is the one you said was the prima donna.
Okay.
So little Skippy, this is Mothwing. She's kind of more of a social butterfly, but she's more of a social moth. So then she kind of had a hard life, but now she's kind of more like a bit more carefree with her life, I think. And now this one is Frecklewish. She did some bad stuff and got killed by what was her name? Frida, the calico one. And then, Frecklewish. And she got bitten by a snake and died.
Oh.
And then this is Mousefur. She's a grumpy old elder in ThunderClan, and she is not happy with the way her life is, and she gets fed up because the other elder in the den, who is her like den mate, he is really annoying and he tells the worst stories, and his name is Purdy. And now this is Breeze Pelt. He had like daddy issues. His dad like his dad was absent a lot, and his dad also had kittens with another lady other than his wife and stuff. And he's really angry at the world and stuff, and he has a bunch of issues and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and he trains in cat heck because he's bad like that. And now down here, this is soul, which is the Latin word for sun.
Yes.
It's not a he or a she, because, like, you know, calico cats can, like, it mainly describes him as a he, but calicos can't be he's.
Female,
yeah, they're pretty much female. So I think he's two genders.
Uh-huh.
And now this is Jingo. She's a kitty pet who got her tail. She had gotten an accident that lost her tail, and she's kind of really wary of new strangers and stuff who come around, but she's like a leader of a group of wildcats who live in a city. Now this is Squirrel Flight. She's now Squirrel Star, but she's really bubbly, or she was whenever she was younger, but now she's kind of like more of a grown-up with more responsibilities. But I decided to draw her like whenever she was a cute and bubbly little girl. And she's doing oh wow, listen to all the sibling drama in the background.
Yeah. Wrap it up.
Yeah, I know. Now, so she's just like a really cute, bubbly, little mischievous girl. She gets into a lot of trouble. Now, this guy is Shadowsight. He's a bit anxious, like a lot of. He has like he gets like visions from a cat who's a bad cat, and he ends up not having a connection to StarClan, and it's a whole thing. And so, over here, Miss Prima Donna. Her name is Silverstream. And she is an extremely, like, daddy's girl. And, like, a lot of people feel sorry for her because she ended up dying in the end. But she's kind of a little bit spoiled and is used to getting her way. Thinking she can control, like, the border patrol. Like, she kind of gets a bit in trouble, like, a lot. Now, over here, Mr. Choco his name is Gorespaw. And he sadly died.
Oh.
He got killed by the one you named, I forgot what you named him.
No.
But, okay. Now, over here, this is Dovewing. It's, she kind of has, like, relationship issues, and, she dated, like, two guys at the same time, and they two cats at the same time, and she ended up breaking up with one cat to be with the other, and then she ran away to join her boyfriend's clan, and it was a whole thing. Now, Frida over here, I think that's what you named her. She is really a bad guy, but she likes to check up on everyone and see how everyone's doing. So she trains other, like, entrepreneur bad guys, like apprentice bad guys.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and she sometimes she has issues too. She killed her husband after he kind of ditched her because her kittens died and stuff, and it was a bunch of friggin' drama. And now, right here, this is Frost Dawn. She saw her mom die in front of her, and so that's why she got attacked by her like crush, and it was a whole drama. And she got like really, really bad, like, I don't know, anxiety from that. And so she doesn't really socialize much. Now, then this one, who you named Socks, she is named Brightheart. And she got attacked by a dog whenever she was a teenager. Well, I guess a teenager in cat years. And then got really hurt and lost like half her face because, like, I mean, you can't just repair a face. And then this one, the one with the blood on his paw, you called Spike. His name is Scourge. And he's the leader of a whole evil clan. Because he's evil like that, and he's my favorite character. Okay, now, the last one, well, this one, I didn't show him to you, I don't think. Come here. This is I think this is the last one. I just really mixed up. Okay, so this is, what would you call him?
I would call him Bubby.
Bubby. And then what's his, personality?
I think he's pretty active and is gone a lot, but at the same time keeps an eye on the home.
Yeah. His real name is Broken Star, and he's kind of a bad guy, but, like, we'll just skip past that entire fact, because he's kind of, he has quite a few issues, like many of the cats who I've drawn. I added no heart or star over there because, well, he's kind of a bad cat. He's a really bad cat. Okay, so that was it. Thanks for doing this video with me.